Welcome back. This is the Super Amazing Podcast that talks about everything, all things sports related, with absolutely nothing to do with milk and cheese. My name is Alex. We are joined today with Frank and Anthony, and we just see a video literally 20 seconds ago, so now we're ready with this gentleman. As we know, Week 1 of the NFL is starting tomorrow. Less than
Don't you just love Week 1?
Week 1, all the
Love
emotions
week
are finally. Everything's coming about.
watching
Everything's
football.
coming about. Sitting back, eating some
thank
good
God.
food. Sitting back, eating good food, some pizza, some tea. Just watching some football.
Tea.
Yeah, raspberry tea.
What about beer?
I'm not 21.
Tea.
I'm not 21.
Yeah, we're both underage still, man.
All right, well, you all enjoy your
I'll be
tea. I'll
21
enjoy
in
my Bud Light.
January. Just wait, Frankie.
I'll enjoy my nice
Moving on. Yeah,
I'll be
cold Coke.
I'll be
when the Bengals are still playing and Tampa Bay and Vegas are not. All right.
Wait.
In January, when the Bengals are still playing and Tampa Bay and Vegas are not.
Oh,
Tampa's gonna be playing in January. So is Vegas.
We'll find out. Moving on.
I'll be on the beach watching the
So,
Bucks game.
with that being
What?
I'll be on the beach watching the Bucks. At the trade.
Good for you. Hey, we got to get to these predictions. We only have till 8 o'clock.
Yeah, we got a little bit left. All right, so big important Week 1 game. We already know what the game is, or Week 1 game, very big Thursday night game. That's what I wanted to say. So we're starting off big. Buffalo at the LA Rams. Who's going what?
I'll start this off. I'll start it off. You already know, I'm the team that likes the underdog. I'm the guy that likes the underdog. I've always been the underdog. Going with the Bills. Bills are starting off 1-0.
You do know the Rams are actually the underdogs in this game.
Well, you know what?
Technically, with the spread, that is
But
very
the
true.
Bills are traveling to LA.
That's
They're
true. Reigning world champions could not have picked a better opening kickoff night matchup. I'm taking the Rams 31-24.
I'm taking the
And
Bills.
the biggest story and the biggest factor in this game is Tre'Davious White, Buffalo's corner, not playing due to rehabbing from an Achilles injury. You watch. Matthew Stafford and the Rams are going to take shots down the field tomorrow night.
This is what I can say. Whoever has Stafford in fantasy,
Which is me.
You have Stafford.
Yep.
I was playing with him as the Lions in Madden the other day. He threw for 600 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
You could be a good quarterback on a bad team.
That's exactly who Matthew Stafford was for the first 12 years of his career.
And look at him now. All right,
Alex, who you got?
Alex.
I'm going to take the Rams for this one. I'm sorry, Frankie. What did you pick?
I said the Rams 31-24.
Okay, Cincinnati.
Well, you know who I'm going with.
Give me
Yep,
Cincy.
Frankie's going with Cincinnati.
I'm taking the Bengals 34-20.
Go at Chicago.
This game actually has some intrigue to it.
I'll take
San
San
Francisco.
San Francisco.
I'm going to take the Niners 27-17, but I will say this. Justin Fields did have 103 rushing yards against the Niners last year in the matchup.
He did.
I'm going to say Niners, Bears. Niners win 27-10.
Okay.
Let's say this.
It's the Bears.
This could be a really good game.
This is what I was saying. I was talking to my uncle about this game because he's an Eagles fan. I do think Philly's going to take that division.
Correct.
I'm going to pick last for this.
I'm taking the Eagles.
I'm going with Philly.
Eagles win 27-24 on a Jake Elliott game-winning field. Actually, no, they went on a game-winning touchdown.
I want to take the – I'm still 50-50. Both teams are – I'm going to take the Eagles. I'm going to say –
Just remember last year, Philadelphia absolutely rolled Detroit.
Yeah.
It wasn't even close.
Taking the Eagles. I think though, 28-21.
Okay.
New England at Miami.
Miami.
Oh, give me Miami.
Give me Miami.
Can I say something really quick?
Sure.
And
Go for it.
Alex, I'm sure you've been waiting your whole life to hear this. I think New England is going to be really disappointing this year.
I agree.
Thank you. New England's gonna. New
I
England's
think
gonna
I
be
think I,
terrible.
I think they're going to stink this year. I got the
I got
Dolphins
it.
winning
I have that division. I have that
30 to
division.
17.
Buffalo, Miami, New England, New York.
I have the Patriots in my season predictions going 3-14.
Jeez.
Oh my God. Okay,
Not
Cleveland
bad.
at Carolina.
Revenge game for Baker.
Oh yeah, give me Carolina. I don't love this matchup, but
I'm
give me
not
Carolina. I'll take Carolina 20 to 13.
Give me Carolina 30 to 10.
I'll say Carolina.
Ooh, wow.
I'm not a
Indianapolis-
Panthers fan. I'll tell you that.
Indianapolis at Houston.
I'll
Give me
take the
Indy.
Colts. I'll take the Colts in a close one, 27 to 20.
You really think Houston's gonna put up 20?
I think Davis Mills is a better quarterback
might
than
put
we
up, like,
realize.
13.
I don't think he's
Davis
special.
Mills is the
Brian
next
Bougie.
Mike Lennon.
All right, moving on.
What do you mean?
I see Indianapolis as well.
Yeah.
New Orleans at Atlanta. I'll take the
You
Saints
know-
in this one.
You know,
Saints Falcons.
This is shout out to Torrin for this. I told him, me and him both hate the Saints. We hate the Saints.
Oh, boy.
Give me Atlanta. That's my upset of the week.
That's actually not a bad upset pick of the week. I've heard that elsewhere, but I'm going to take the Saints 24-17.
Yeah.
I'm
I mean,
taking
Atlanta did beat New Orleans in New Orleans last year.
That is true. But it is
We
also
have
Atlanta.
Yeah. Baltimore at the Jets. I'm going to take Baltimore on this one.
Lamar Jackson versus Joe Flacco. I will take
Joe
the
Flacco.
Ravens in the. Yeah, I'll take the Ravens in this game 26 to 17.
Give me the Ravens 20 to 7.
Jacksonville
Jets
at
do-
Washington.
Give me Jacksonville.
This was the toughest game for me to pick all week. I'll take the Commanders 31-17.
Give
Break the
me
tie.
Jacksonville. Give me Jacksonville 30 to 21.
That's a lot of points. I'm going to take Jets 21 to 17. Green Bay at
I
Minnesota.
think. Give me Minnesota.
I don't understand why people aren't talking about Green Bay and Minnesota as one of the games of the week. Let's be honest. The winner of this game might have an inside track at the NFC North title. And guess what? I'm picking Minnesota 34-24.
Man,
no
you
one
guys
talks
really go.
No one talks about Minnesota nowadays.
You know
They
what? That's-
should. I have them in the playoffs.
I have Green Bay having a terrible year.
We know.
I
You
don't
said that
think
the
pe-
Lions
I
are
don't
gonna
think
go,
people
like, 12
realize-
and 7.
Kirk Cousins.
Lions are going 10 and 7.
Kirk Cousins is the only quarterback in the NFL with 25 or more touchdown passes in each of the previous 7 seasons.
Agree.
Kirk
Cousins
Cousins
when healthy is
everyone
good.
sleeps on him.
But unfortunately, I got to go
Oh
with
yeah, they
dominant
totally do.
factor of the North. I'm going to take Green Bay.
Well, of course you are.
What's that supposed to mean, Anthony? I have no allegiance to Green
You
Bay.
always
Why
pick
would I
Green Bay.
always pick Green Bay? Because Green Bay's good. All right, the Giants
Minnesota
at
takes it.
Tennessee.
We make this, Minnesota takes it 21-17.
No. Giants at
So a
Tennessee.
little bit of a low scoring game.
Daniel
You know,
Jones
here's
is a
the-
starter, right?
Here's the thing. If Tennessee does not win this game, they could be headed for an 0-4 start because their next 3 games at Buffalo, Monday Night Football, at home against the Raiders, and then at Indianapolis. That's not an easy schedule. So if the
That is
Titans
not.
are
No.
if the Titans are going to win any game to start the season, it's this one. I'll take them 24 to 14.
Who's starting for the Giants?
Daniel Jones, as far as I know.
Oh, still? I thought it was Tyrod. All right, so yeah, Daniel Jones is still.
If the Giants started Tyrod, I would take the Giants, but I'm going to take Tennessee.
I can't pick
Regardless
the
of who
Giants.
started
The
for the
Giants'
Giants.
offensive line against the Titans' defensive line is a
Tyrod's a
mismatch.
good quarterback. Tyrod's a good quarterback.
Tyrod is a good backup.
Who would you rather
All right,
have
well-
at starting quarterback, Tyrod or Daniel Jones?
Tyrod, that's not Daniel Jones does not deserve to be in the league anymore. The man's had 4 chances.
Tyrod Taylor is more dependable. All right, next.
I talked to a Giants fan that said they think Daniel Jones can have a good year.
Raiders at the Chargers.
Game of the week, in my opinion.
You already know.
Oh, you're going league torso. Well, here's the thing. The Chargers' first two games is this one, and then on the road at Kansas City on Thursday Night Football. That's a murderer's row for first 2 games. So they need to win this game. I think they do get revenge from the game in January. Chargers win 31-24.
Ooh, that hurts.
Yeah, I'm also gonna take the Chargers on this one.
You know, I'm taking.
Thank you.
Taking the Raiders.
Yep.
You homer.
Well, yeah, we kind of figured that.
All right,
Kansas.
Next.
Okay, this is my game of the week. Honestly, Kansas City at Arizona.
No, I understand. I understand why, Alex.
Because
you say
Cliff
that.
King's early part of the season is a nightmare, and Kansas City is teams in the league.
I'm interested in seeing what they look like post Tyreek Hill. I'll take the Chiefs in this game. What do I have that as my score? 28-21.
Give me the Cardinals.
I'm also going to take Kansas City.
Okay.
I made a bold prediction that I think the Chiefs are going to be better off without Tyreek. I'm going to stand.
What was your bold prediction?
That the Chiefs
are going to be better without Tyreek
because there's going to be more people to throw to, such as Juju, MVS, and Michael Hardman is their 1, 2, and 3. Still an option. They have more options to throw the ball more than just Tyreek. Tyreek is a cornerstone of any team that he's on, a.k.a. the Dolphins. Don't get me wrong. But I think Patrick Mahomes has more options to throw. He's going to have more availability to throw the ball around. I still think Kansas City will do as good, if not did last year.
Interesting. And people think Mahomes had an off year last year. He almost had 5,000 yards, and he threw for 37 touchdown passes. So
we have Tampa Bay at Dallas.
Sunday Night Football rematch of last year's Week 1. I think this is going to be a closer game than people expect, but I'll take Tampa Bay 27-20.
You think? Hear me out. The Cowboys don't have an offensive line without Tyron Smith.
They also lost Lyle Collins.
You have an offensive line, but it's banged up. First off,
is the Bucs.
The Tampa's D line though. Tampa's D line is really good. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka lining up against your rookie offensive lineman. That's going to be a great matchup all night.
Yeah.
Give me Tampa. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, 37-24.
Ooh. All right, Alex.
You know what? Because of what last year's game looked like. Last year's game was it 31-29 or something like
30, that? 30, yeah. 30. That was a great opening.
I had COVID for that.
29. You know what? Game score give me 31-29 Dallas.
Oh.
Whoa!
Beat the Bucs.
It wouldn't shock me if
Dolphins for crying out loud.
It wouldn't shock me.
Okay, then thank you. I appreciate you picking Miami, but I'm just saying Dallas went to Tampa Bay on opening. All right.
Well, you should pick Miami because they're a better team than New England.
They are.
Okay.
They are. But I think Dallas has year to beat Tampa Bay. Anyway, Denver at Seattle Monday Night Football.
Give me Denver. I think Russell Wilson will struggle, but they're more of a complete team than Seattle.
Well, I'm going to say this right now. The receiving core Russell Wilson left behind in Seattle is better than the one he joined in Denver. And I also think Seattle's going to surprise a lot of people this year.
What, with Geno Smith and Drew Lock?
The quarterback's an eyesore, I'll give you that, but they have 2 amazing receivers. If Geno can just get them the ball and hand off to Rashad Penny the whole time, plus their defense is actually better than you realize. Their defense gave them some chances to win games last year. I'm going to pick my upset pick of the week right here. Seattle beats Denver 24-21.
You know what? I as much as I hate to say it, and this is honestly shocked me because I did have Seattle going very, very low in the season this year. They didn't lose their offense, and if anything, they actually gained a position.
Yeah, but who do they have on their
a decent tight end and Noah Fant.
Do they have what?
Who's their O-line?
O-line.
Their offensive line's still not very
Geno
good.
Smith is not good, but I think if with dominant receivers with Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf, just throw them the ball 5-10 yards and have them take yards per yard, an additional 5 to 10 every other play. You have Rashad Penny that, when healthy, is absolutely lethal. And you know what, Frankie, I'm joining you. Give me Seattle at home against Denver.
Thank you. Matchup of the game is matchup of the game. No, hang on. Matchup of the game is Seattle's receivers against Denver's corners. That's going to be a fun matchup.
Yes, and yes, Anthony, it is at Seattle.
Sold. You know what? Change my pick to Seattle.
Oh, well,
Seattle's got a 12th man. Seattle has a 12th man.
That they do.
But I think it's going to be a low-scoring game.
I do too.
I think it'll be a decent score game.
I think 17-10. 17-10.
Ooh.
Defensive matchup.
Yeah.
Okay. Before we end the show, before we end this prediction, who's going to be the most disappointing team this year?
New England. Or Tennessee.
That's a good. Derek. The reason I didn't take Derrick Henry, he's in contract here. If he gets
and he's
hurt,
coming off an injury. Now then again, Joe Mixon was coming off an injury last year, and he had the best season of his career.
I'll say mine. I will say my team, the Chargers.
They're going to be disappointing.
They're going to be disappointing.
I mean, here, I don't know. I think there's too much talent on their team. Like I have them in the playoffs.
Remember the 2018 Bucks when you had Winston, Deshaun, Mike Evans, Vincent Jackson,
and no defense.
TJ Ward.
Yay!
Remember TJ Ward?
No,
I do. Yeah, he was a Super Bowl champion with the Broncos.
We were projected to go to the playoffs. I think it was the year. I can't remember what our record was, but we were predicted to do so good, and we finished below 500.
Yeah, because Jameis Winston kept turning the ball over.
Winston's not a good quarterback.
Well, we can discuss
that.
We
got about 3 minutes left.
My disappointing team. I did just predict the team last, and the Monday night game. I'm going to go with Denver. I think that could be an interesting game. I think the AFC West loaded. I don't think Denver is going to be able to hang with 3 playoff teams. I'm going to say playoff teams because I see each of them making the playoffs.
Raiders, Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers.
Chiefs, Raiders, Chargers, Broncos.
I have it as Chiefs, Raiders, Chargers, Broncos.
Yeah.
If the Raiders sweep one of those teams, you could talk Raiders taking it.
They'd have to sweep Kansas City.
They'd have to sweep Kansas City.
I would,
and they're not.
Or they won't. They may beat them at home.
I would love them to sweep Kansas City.
I have every team in that division finishing 3-3.
That's fair.
2 to 4 to 4-2 is where I think would be the safe estimate for all those teams. Yeah. But yeah, I think that'll be doing it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure to be back. We're doing on that we've had on this channel being the prediction series. We will be back next week with our week 2 predictions, as well as going over our week 1 predictions to see how well we did. As you guys remember, won with 168 wins. Frankie came in second with 167, and then I came in third with 166. And then Anthony
came in last
with 146 wins.
Anywho.
So we won't have our wins carry over, obviously, just out of sake of fairness and make it more competitive and everything. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure, and see y'all soon.